many fans of Flashback by Delphine Software do we have out there? Or is it Delphine? I've always said Delphine. Anyway, you know what game I'm talking about. It's not a sequel, but it came out after Out of This World slash Another World, thanks to TV broadcasting having a TV show with the name Another World already in the United States. Anyhow, a fan has used the Reminiscence engine, which is apparently the engine that was created to power Flashback, and has ported the Macintosh version of Flashback to the Sega Saturn. Now that it's important to point out that distinction because the Macintosh version runs at 512 by 448 resolution. That is literally double every other release, including 3DO, Mega Drive, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, PC, all of them. It's literally double the resolution, so that's clearer picture, more detail. It looks great on Sega Saturn. Now, also along with that, this port provides French and English, which I can't remember. It's been decades since I played it, but I can't remember if the original like Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo releases included multi languages or not. Back to the Sega Saturn port, there are also 256 colors on screen. Obviously, more than what the Sega Genesis could display. Obviously, less than what the 3DO and MS-DOS could display. But along with that comes a stable 30 frames per second, which is great for 32-bit consoles. Sure, on a 16-bit we were getting 60 frames a second, but I mean, as we transitioned to the 3D and all that stuff, it was programmers are still trying to figure things out. So 30 frames a second on Sega Saturn is not that bad. Now it has 3 rendering layers, basically the backgrounds. There's according to Sega Extreme, there are 5 to 6 additional cutscenes. I'm not familiar with what I know. I researched it, and the Macintosh version has additional cutscenes, but I don't know what specifically which ones. And I'm not going to sit here and try to plow through this game for a news article. Hardcore fans, if you want to, check it out. I mean, this is literally the best console port of Flashback you will find. Now, on top of all of that, you also get 3 save states and CDDA soundtracks from the Sega CD port, or Mega CD, according to the Sega Extreme. I don't remember if this was released on Sega CD in America or USA, but if you are a fan of Flashback, this is probably the definitive version to play if you prefer consoles. It's available now. Links in the description. All the YouTube crap that everybody's tired of hearing. Check it out. And if while you're over at Sega Extreme grabbing it, let them know you appreciate all this hard work. Just be nice to each other.